Here's the secret about the internet's most epic dinosaur battle that's going to blow your mind. These two titans never actually met. We're talking about a 9-ton killing machine with the strongest bite force on land versus a 50-foot river monster. They were separated by 25 million years and an entire ocean. So how could one of them win? Today we settle this debate once and for all with pure science. No movie hype, just fossil evidence. I'm Patrick, and what you're about to learn, that will completely change how you see these legendary predators. Now meet the prehistoric titans. The Tyrant King. Let's start with the icon, Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this beast needs no introduction. Discovered in Montana in the early 1900s, TRex has become the face of prehistoric power. Here's what made TRex absolutely terrifying. We're talking 40 feet long, 13 feet tall at the hips, and weighing between 5.4 to 9 tons. But size is just the beginning. That skull, 5 feet of pure destruction, packed with teeth up to 12 inches long. And that bite force? Hold on to your seats. 800 pounds per square inch. That's enough to crush bone, pulverize prey like a wood chipper, and deliver the strongest bite of any terrestrial animal ever recorded. When T-Rex bit down, prey didn't just die, they got demolished. But here's what makes T-Rex even more impressive. Those eyes. Forward-facing binocular vision 13 times sharper than humans. Able to spot movement from nearly 4 miles away. Plus a sense of smell, rivaling modern vultures. This wasn't just a big dumb brute. It was a precision hunting machine. Now about speed. Recent studies put T-Rex at around 12. They've seen Plam, not a sprinter. But what's terrifying is it could maintain that speed while turning. Quickly thanks to low rotational inertia. It was built for strategic pursuit, not cheetah-like chases. The river dragon. Now meet Spinosaurus. And this dinosaur literally rewrote the rulebook on what we thought dinosaurs could be. Discovered in Egypt in 1912, this thing looked like evolution's wildest experiment. We're talking about potentially 50 feet long, longer and taller than T-Rex. But here's the key. Despite its length, most experts now estimate it weighed around 7 to 8 tons. Similar to T-Rex, the older estimates of 20 tons have been challenged as the body structure gets better understood. That massive sail on its back reached over 6 feet tall, and its skull, long, narrow, and crocodile-like with conical teeth perfect for catching fish. But the real game changer came recently. Scientists discovered Spinosaurus was semi-aquatic, dense bones like a penguin for better buoyancy control, a paddle-shaped tail and possibly webbed feet. This thing could swim and hunt in water, something no other large theropod could do. National Geographic revealed that Spinosaurus's tail could generate significant thrust in water, making it capable of swimming and wading in rivers. But here's what's important. Current research suggests it was more of a semi-aquatic wader or paddler, rather than a deep-diving pursuit predator. Think of it more like a giant heron or modern crocodile than a seal. The 4 battle rounds. Round 1, raw power and bite force. The crushing contest. Let's talk about who hits harder. And this is where T-Rex shows why it's called the Tyrant King. T-Rex's bite force of 12,800 psi is in a completely different universe. Those massive serrated teeth weren't just for show. They were bone-crushing tools that could bite clean through thick bone. The jaw muscles were so powerful, they could generate up to 57,000 newtons of force. Spinosaurus brings a different arsenal. Its bite maxed out around 11,936 newtons. Still powerful, but here's the key difference. Those conical, unserrated teeth were designed for gripping slippery fish, not crushing bone. It was built for speed and precision snaps, not sustained pressure. Think about it like this. T-Rex was a hydraulic press with teeth. Spinosaurus was a fishing spear, both deadly but completely different applications. Winner, T-Rex. That bone-crushing bite is just unbeatable on land. Round 2, speed and mobility. The movement factor. Now let's see who moves better. And location is everything here. On land, T-Rex could hit speeds of 12-17 mph with those powerful hind legs and low rotational inertia allowing quick turns. It wasn't the fastest dinosaur, but it was built for strategic pursuit and could maintain speed while cornering, crucial for hunting. Spinosaurus on land, definitely awkward. Those short hind legs and forward heavy body, mass made it slow and unstable, more of a lumbering walker. It was graviportal, meaning built for stability over speed. Think of it moving on land like a giant, heavy-wading bird. But in water, Spinosaurus had the advantage. That paddle tail and dense bones made it capable of swimming and moving through water in ways T-Rex simply couldn't match. T-Rex could swim somewhat, floating like modern crocodiles, but it wasn't adapted for aquatic life. Winner, depends on terrain. T-Rex on land, Spinosaurus in water environments. Round 3, weapons and combat tools. The arsenal analysis. Time to compare their natural weapons, and both brought completely different toolkits. T-Rex packed those famous tiny arms with surprising muscle, robust claws, and that devastating bite. Every part of its body was optimized for terrestrial combat. Thick bones for absorbing impact, powerful legs for charges, and jaws that could crush literally anything. Spinosaurus had longer arms with enlarged claws on the first digit, perfect for slashing or grasping large fish. That sail might have been used for display or thermoregulation, and those pressure-sensing pores in its snout could detect prey movements in murky water without even seeing them. But here's the brutal reality. Spinosaurus's weapons were specialized for aquatic prey. Those claws and teeth, devastating against fish. Against thick dinosaur hide, not nearly as effective as T-Rex's arsenal. Winner, T-Rex. Built-in terrestrial weapons beat specialized fishing gear in land combat. Round 4, intelligence and adaptability. The survival factor. Now for the brain game. Who adapts better? T-Rex had exceptional sensory processing. Those massive olfactory bulbs, binocular vision, and low-frequency hearing made it an incredibly aware predator. It could track prey for miles, spot movement from extreme distances, and possibly even hunted in groups based on trackway evidence. Spinosaurus showed remarkable ecological flexibility. It primarily hunted fish, but fossil evidence shows it could exploit different food sources. That ability to utilize both aquatic and terrestrial environments. That's next-level adaptability that helped it avoid direct competition with land. Predators like Carcharodontosaurus both were smart in their own ways. T-Rex optimized for land hunting, Spinosaurus for semi-aquatic survival. Winner, tie. Different intelligence types for different environments. Final score, T-Rex 2.5, Spinosaurus 1.5. The ultimate showdown. So here's the moment of truth. What would actually happen if these titans met? First, let's be crystal clear. This could never happen naturally. T-Rex lived 68 to 66 million years ago in North America. Spinosaurus lived 99 to 93.5 million years ago in North Africa. They were separated by 25-30 million years and thousands of miles. But if we could somehow transport them to the same time and place, the answer is fascinating. The location factor, on solid ground, like a dry floodplain or open terrain. T-Rex dominates, absolutely. That crushing bite, better land speed, superior agility, and experience hunting massive land prey would be overwhelming. Spinosaurus's advantages completely disappear on land. The sail becomes a massive target for those bone-crushing jaws. Those fishing teeth can't penetrate thick dinosaur hide as effectively. Those short legs make it slower and more vulnerable to a pursuing T-Rex. But in shallow water or along riverbanks, Spinosaurus's natural habitat, things get more interesting. Its semi-aquatic adaptations, ability to wade and swim, and specialized hunting experience in water would give it options T-Rex simply didn't have. It's like putting a grizzly bear against a crocodile near water. The environment matters enormously. The critical reality check. Here's what most people miss in this debate, and it's the most important point. These dinosaurs evolved for completely different ecological niches. T-Rex was perfected over millions of years as a terrestrial apex predator. Every bone, every muscle, every sense tuned for hunting on land. Spinosaurus was evolution's experiment in semi-aquatic dinosaurs, adapting to life along rivers and coasts in ways no other large theropod had managed before. If forced to pick an overall winner in most neutral scenarios, I'm giving it to T-Rex, 70-30. Why? Because T-Rex's ability to move, hunt, and fight on solid ground is simply more versatile. Its bone-crushing bite, better land mobility, and experience with large terrestrial prey give it decisive advantages in most realistic encounters. But that 30% for Spinosaurus isn't nothing. In the right environment, shallow water, riverbanks, or muddy terrain where its semi-aquatic adaptations shine, Spinosaurus could potentially hold its own or even gain an advantage. It's not about one being better. It's about which battlefield they're on. So who's the real winner? But here's what I really want you to take away from this. Both of these dinosaurs represent incredible evolutionary success stories. T-Rex dominated North America for 2 million years with an estimated 2.5 billion individuals. Spinosaurus thrived in North African rivers for millions of years as a unique semi-aquatic predator. These debates matter because they help us understand how evolution shapes life for specific environments. They show us that there's no single best predator design, only designs that work perfectly for their particular world. Both T-Rex and Spinosaurus were apex predators that ruled their respective domains. They deserve our respect and fascination, not just our curiosity about who would win in a fight. So which titan impressed you more? Let me know your winner in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this scientific breakdown, hit that subscribe button because in my next showdown, we're tackling a battle of modern-day titans. The grizzly bear versus the silverback gorilla. You will not want to miss it.